Hey y'all, I am back with the Hip Kit Club process video using the May 2016 kits, and I'm going to be working in my maternity album again, and I'm starting with a page protector that has 4 3x4 pockets in it, and then I'm also going to just scrap a 4x6 photo onto a 6x8 page, and I'm just going to stick that in one of the 6x8 page protectors that goes in the 6x8 mini album. So the mini album that I'm using is the Snap mini album, and I've said before when I started this maternity album that I was going to use this Gold Project Life mini album, but I actually ended up using that for my December daily, and so I just switched this maternity album to the Snap one, which they're the same size, and they're both good albums. So I am starting by cutting up some of the Meadowbrook. This is a Hip Kit Club exclusive paper, and I don't think, I'm trying to remember what the cloud one is called. I know that diagonal striped one to the right that has navy in it is called Frolic, and that's also exclusive to the Hip Kit Club. And some of these are designed by Kim Watson, and some of them are designed by Kimberly Hutchinson. So it's I'm not sure which ones are which, but I do know that they both designed some of all the pattern papers that are exclusive. So you'll see at the bottom there that I'm sticking with just the photo. So this week I'm focusing mainly on the photos, and that's what I really like about mini albums is that you can use the photos as the main part that goes in the pocket, but you can add embellishments on top. So that's exactly what I'm going to do with the bottom portion on the left side, but right now I'm kind of just laying out the base of all of the, I guess, pieces that are going to be going into the album. So I've got a card that I cut up with one of the exclusive papers, and then up on the top to the right, I have another card that is, well, I just cut it out of pattern paper, and it's from the She Blooms collection. And then I have this Jelly Bean Soup paper, and I really liked this cut apart sheet, and I liked the part that said Hello Happy, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit because at this point I think I know that I want to use it on the picture there on the left side on the bottom. So that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. There's a lot of blank space right there, and because I'm focusing on the photos, I just want to kind of decorate some of the photos but have them still be the main element of the page. So I'm using that Frolic paper on as a mat underneath my photo on the right side, and I turned it over and cut a triangle and used a little piece there at the bottom just for a little bit more interest. And I obviously use this Hello paper. Oh, I use this for a mat for one of my other photos. And some of the photos so the majority of these are printed from my Canon selfie. Actually, I think all of them. No, I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. I think the majority of these are either printed from my Canon selfie or printed from my old HP photo smart printer or something like that. And so I just choose the size that I want to print them. I just print them through iPhoto, and I customize it. You can choose the size. So like a lot of times I'll choose 3x3 for if I'm doing like a layout, or I'll choose like 3.5 by 3.5 or whatnot. But when I do pictures in these mini albums or in Project Life, a lot of times I'll print either 2x2 or I'll print like a 3x4 or even less than that. And I don't know what that one up on the top on the She Blooms paper, I don't know the size of that card. I mean the size of that photo, but it kind of looks like maybe a 2x3. That's what it looks like. So I'm adding this little piece of exclusive ephemera to the other side of that photo, and you'll notice that I've cut it in half, and that's because there are 2 pockets there at the bottom, and I wanted to use that photo, but I didn't want to cut it up to just use one side. I can still use both, but I just cut it in half so that I can use the whole thing. And then I really like that paper clip that's also from Illustrated Faith, and I'm not really quite sure where I want to use it yet, but I do set it aside because at some point I'm going to pick it back up. And then I'm still looking through the exclusive ephemera, and I found a piece that I want to add to that top photo. and then a heart that I want to use as well. And then I saw this from the Illustrated Faith little chipboard sticker sheet. I saw the piece that said love, and so I knew right away that I wanted to use that right above my photo where that blank space is. And then I find a wood veneer that I place right on top of that, or right above it. And I really like the way that turned out. And those are pretty sticky, so I didn't have to add any glue to those. This is going to be a very simple page. I have this on 2 times speed, and I think it took me about like 15 or 16. I think it took about 16 minutes because obviously it's on 2 times speed and it's like an 8-minute video. But I really liked the way that it turned out, and I liked that there's a photo on every pocket and every part of this spread. So a lot of times, like if you don't want to get too embellishment heavy or you don't want to use a ton of product, you can obviously pull out your photos and make those the main focus. And that's why mini albums and Project Life is so much fun, because you can use as many photos as you want and embellish as heavy and as little as possible. And you can really do that with scrapbooking too, but it's just kind of a different method, and I like to switch it up from time to time. So I found this little wood veneer that says hello, and that's from the Jelly Bean Soup collection, and I think those are called, let's see, Healthy Hello Soup, possibly. I could totally be wrong. Hello Soup, something like that. Healthy Hello Soup is what I think it is. And I also found one that said today, and I'm just using my little fine line tip bottle applicator thing. I got that from Hobby Lobby, and I put glossy accents in it. So obviously I'm using tons of wood veneer. I don't think I really realized how many I used, but I do like I can't have like enough wood veneer, and I do love the way that it adds to these pages, and especially because you can choose, there's a bunch of different sizes in there, and they're really good for Project Life. And I chose a little floral piece that's a piece of ephemera that is exclusive to the Hip Kit Club, designed by Kim Watson, and then a little piece of flair. Sorry, it's really late at night, so I'm trying to remember what all I did with this, and I'm a little tired. We've been traveling all day to get back from Houston. No, not all day, but we've been in the car quite a bit today, and we just got back. So I am doing my voiceover so that I can have this video up on Monday. I'm going to add a couple of wood veneer from the Echo Park collection. This is called Summer Party, I believe. Those enamel dots. And then I think I pretty much finish it up after I add that enamel dot, and then I have some final photos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this process, and let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great week.